Hey, what is up, guys? It is none other than X Thatcher, and we are basically restarting my channel fresh. And today, before we start, I know I'm bad at Black Ops, and I'm playing with bots for a certain reason. Number one, I just needed some kind of, how would you put it? I needed some content for the story. And number two, we're doing like a online update right now, and I don't have enough storage to start the update. So what I have to do is I have to delete a bunch of stuff, and I haven't decided which game I'm going to delete, so yeah, that's that. But we're just going to go ahead and get started in the story. It started, I don't know, 4 months ago maybe, and so I'm just going to give them random names because I'm not going to embarrass these guys by putting them in the video. But we're going to call the first one Corey, and the second one Adam, right? So me and Corey, we're on the bus to a school field trip. So we're just chilling in the back of the bus, and he goes, "Hey, I got something." I'm like, "Cool, what you got?" And he pulls out a jewel out of his pocket. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude, let's get this shit going." And so we're in the back of the bus, and then Adam, in front of Corey, he's like, "Hey, what the hell? Y'all can't be doing that." And we're like, "Hey, bro, it's cool, it's cool." And he's like, "Alright, let me get a few hits." He changed his mind like that. Like, it was crazy. But, so we're sitting in the back of the bus, in a way hotboxing it. But, we're just chilling, and we can tell that the teachers, the supervisors, are keeping kind of a close eye on us. And so, we'll look over, and I was just messing with them, trying to reassure them that nothing was going on, which it was. So, so we're just chilling back there. We finally get to we call it the wetlands. And Corey's like, "Alright, I gotta put this shit away." I was like, "Hey, that's some good shit." It was vape juice. And back then it was kind of hard for me, but now that I'm kind of drilling on the regular, it was nothing. But so we get to the inside of the wetlands, and she's telling us all this stuff about the wildlife and what we're gonna be doing. And so we're just sitting there listening to her respectfully, and we get outside. And Corey, he can't handle nicotine and shit. He doesn't know how that you're supposed to inhale. He's just doing it to look cool. And so he's sitting there, and he takes a hit off the jewel. He pulls his shirt over his mouth, and he blows it, and smoke goes everywhere, like everywhere. So the teacher we had, her name was Miss, we're just gonna call her Miss, I don't know, Cookie. I know that's weird, but Miss Cookie, she came up to Corey, she pulled him out, and she was talking to him, and I had no clue what was going on at the time. I didn't even see him blow the smoke. And Adam's just at the front of the crowd, he's watching him. And so Corey gets away from the teacher, and I go up there and start talking to him. I was like, "What went on? What happened?" And he goes, "She saw me jeweling," and he's all like afraid and stuff. But she was a really chill teacher. Like, one of her students was in the same grade as we were, and so she was really chill about it. She just said, "I don't want to see it again." So we're like, "Okay, cool. Nothing's going to happen. We're alright." I don't think she's going to tell. I don't think she did tell. She might have. I'm not positive. They might have just seen us. I'll explain it to you. But, there are going to be two parts to this story. I'll probably drop the other part tomorrow. So, we get there. We're, in a ways, we're walking, taking a look at the Texas wildflowers. And we're just sitting there taking notes. We're all messing around, me, Corey, and Adam. Just all screwing around, having a good time. So, on the way back, we get into the bus. Same old thing. We don't learn. We're teenagers. We're blowing smoke in the back of the bus. And we noticed that the teachers were really, really giving us a good look. And on the way there, I'm like, "Hey, Corey, well, I got some vape juice on me if you want to buy it. I'll sell it to you for $4. It's pretty garbage, but I mean, might as well, right? You got to get as much as you can get." "Yeah, sure, I'll do." Actually, I didn't say $4. I said $8, and he said, "I'll give you 4 today and 4 tomorrow." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we're just sitting there talking, having a good time, blowing smoke. And we're in the back of the bus, and the teachers are just like nitpicking and nitpicking. We're like, finally, we're like, "Okay, let's just put it up." So we're finally arriving at the school. Corey's for some reason really nervous, and now I understand why he was. So we get into the little area, and we're just all chilling, sitting at the table, and Adam uh, he was at the table, right? And he looks and he goes, "Oh shit, they're talking about you, Corey." And Corey goes, "Wait, what?" And Wheeler was just joking. I'm just gonna say the real names, Wheeler and Corey. I messed all up on it. I didn't mean to actually say Corey, but Wheeler and Corey. All right, Adam was Wheeler, and so Wheeler's like, "Oh shit, they're talking about you." And Corey turns around, he's like, "What?" And Wheeler was just messing around. He didn't think anything of it. And then Mr. Sides walks up, our principal, and he goes, Mr. Massey, I need you to come with me." And Corey's face turns pale, like he automatically shits himself. Like you could see the brown stain from under his pants. Like it's crazy. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, "Oh shit, I sold him the vape juice." So he takes Corey and they have a big talk. And Wheeler was actually one that sold Corey the jewel. So Corey gets in there and he's talking to him. He said he came up with the story like three times. But he ended up ratting Wheeler out because Mr. Sides wanted to know where he got it from. And he ratted Wheeler out. So they talked to Wheeler, found out that Wheeler sold him the jewel. Wheeler got in trouble. Not really too much trouble, though, I don't think. I think his dad was kind of cool about it. But, so Wheeler ended up putting it on two other guys that had no part in it. Because I think he just wanted to spread the blame. Or it might have been a different story. Wheeler, if you're watching this, sorry, I don't really know the entire story. But, it was another kid named Blaine, I think, and another kid named Caden, and they had no part in it whatsoever. He was just shooting shit, apparently. And so, Mr. Sides ends up reviewing and talking about it to everyone. Actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm just gonna tell you the whole story. Might as well. So, Mr. Sides ends up coming to me as well, because I was in the back of the bus juuling, and I guess I got ratted out too. And, so he pulls me into his office. He says, "Cody, I know you sold Corey Massey vape juice." I said, "Sir, I got no clue what you're talking about, like, honestly. Because anytime a teacher says, hey, you did something, you just gotta deny, because a lot of times they're just shooting shit." So I said, "I got no clue what you're talking about." He said, "Yeah, you do." I was like, "No, sir." He goes, "We have you on footage." I said, "Will you show me the footage, then I'll explain." He goes, "Well, we'll be in touch." And I go, "Okay, alright, well that's cool by me." And he says, "You know what, I'll walk you back to class." And I say, "Yes, sir, let's do it." So starts walking me back to class. I'm on the second story. There are two stories to the middle school. And he goes, "You know what, Cody, I know you sold him that vape juice." And I go, "I ain't saying nothing." And he goes, "Whether you like it or not, I know you were." And he goes, "Would you know where to get a jewel?" I said, "You know what, I know exactly who I can get a jewel from right now. But do you honestly think I'd tell you? You honestly think I'm a snitch?" This is completely what I said. I wasn't really scared of him. And he goes, okay, if you don't want to tell me, that's fine. I understand that you're protecting your friends and all that." And I said, "Yes, sir, that's what I'm going to do." So he walks me upstairs. I get into my class, right? And everybody's looking at me. And Wheeler's in there, too. That's the funny part. And I walk up, I'm looking like a badass. And I'm like, "Dude, I just denied it. I ain't getting in trouble. He's full of shit." And everybody's like, "Oh, cool." So, I think that day was nice. So I just ended up going home. That was like the last class. And just had a good night. And he never actually got back in touch with me. So, because I knew the entire time I was in my rides, because they have cameras on the bus. I knew that entire time that I was behind that camera. So, I don't really know how I could have made this two parts, but I guess that's a video for y'all guys today. Thank you for watching. This game has I think like another minute of it, so y'all can watch that if y'all want, or just click off the video now. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. This is X Thatcher, over and out.
Mercs will think twice before trying that again.
Ready to work.